I'm Alison Wonderland and you're watching the AU review.
So, your Calm Down EP is out in a couple of days. You must be psyched.
Psyched and nervous, but like crazy that I'm here. Like I finally got here after a long time of being like, yay, music, and then finally like it's actually happening and woof. Yeah.
So how long have these tracks been in the making then?
Actually, funnily enough, I had a whole album written, and then and this is like I'd been working on them for so long, and then I wrote these tracks in February this year, and like they just made more sense for me now, and so we made the call to just release it as an EP. And yeah, it was so weird. Like I just didn't think that this is where I would be, you know. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy.
So you've got an album's worth of material then in your laptop?
Yeah, I have like more than an album's worth.
Wow.
It's just that I don't know, like this seemed quite relevant to how I was feeling and like where I was going and what direction I was in. So we made the call to just go with them instead of going with the older songs that may have seemed, maybe not to like anyone that just heard it, but to me like a little bit more stale. Yeah, so like I wrote these really quickly, co-produced them with like a few of them with some other producers, which was also new for me because when I was doing my other project, White Fang, that was all me by myself in my bedroom. So yeah, it's like very different to be like working with other producers. But I was so lucky to be working with incredible creative people, including Lido, who's a Norwegian producer who I like love and is, you know, I have a lot of respect for, and Jemba, who's just like a genius. So yeah, I mean, I was stoked to work with them, and you know, I was so worried that I'd be so such a control freak when I was working with them, but they just like, we brought something out of each other, and that was cool. Yeah. So I totally opened my mind to collaborating more with other producers.
Sure. And you were in LA recently doing some stuff. Was that for the EP or was that for a different project?
Well, I've been in LA twice this year, and I actually am going back in 2 weeks.
So you're a frequent flyer, but
I really like LA. But the first time I was there, I was just like doing some writing, and that's where I met Jemba. But I actually wrote the music for the EP in Australia the week after I got back from LA, which is the funny thing. And then I went back for a month and a half, and that was just to see my friends and chill out. And I did the Diplo and Friends mix over there. And I actually originally bought my tickets so I could go to Coachella because the Knife is the reason I started producing, and they were playing. Then I got fucking food poisoning.
Oh no.
So I was in bed throwing up from an all-you-can-eat oyster bar. So that's my fucking mistake. I just swore like 3 times because I'm so angry that I didn't see the Knife. But yeah.
Oh, I was about to ask you, you've referenced James Murphy and the Knife being massive influences on you.
Huge influences.
What is it about them or their sounds and their work that really appealed to you?
Who knows? I think like different sounds speak to different people. It's such a primal thing, really. What communicates with humans sonically. But I mean, the Knife. When I heard Silent Shout, I decided to get a job at a call center, quit like what I was doing, and save for a laptop. And like this is like back in the day, and that's what made me want to start producing that record. And then in terms of singing on my own stuff, like James Murphy was the reason I got the guts to get up and do it. So I don't know why, like, but just something about him was quite like personable, and I just feel like he was being really real about it. And I mean, like, I don't consider myself a singer, but I wrote the song, so I wanted to, like, I think that it's honest when it's you singing what you've written, you know?